So we're talking about Chris Jones, and he said if Chris wins another Super Bowl, he should just take a discount, keep winning. And I said, I feel like once you get the one, you go get your money. You won the Super Bowl.
You don't even got to ask me that question. You see where I'm at now. In Miami, man, I could have kept winning too. But at the end of the day, though, it's all about, it's all about, longevity. You know what I'm saying? And looking at 10 years from now instead of looking at, okay, this moment that we in. It's great. I love winning. I enjoy winning. But, if I got an opportunity to go get a promotion and then also win also in a different spot, you know what I'm saying? And be in a city, you know what I'm saying, where I got family members, of course I'm going to take that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, that's your question. Yes,
you
go get the money.
So you clearly reset the market. What was it? Obviously, you probably didn't want to leave KC, but you felt it was a promotion. What kind of went into that whole ordeal? I know you tried to get them to pay whatever, but what kind of went into that deal to leave and go to Miami?
Well, it became a really big ordeal. Once I told you, I was like, I want to be the highest paid, or one of the highest paid guys.
Who was the highest paid?
It was a Devontae Adams at the moment. AJ Brown was, and I was like, just pay me somewhere around in that area. I'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Drew came back, was like, I got you the highest paid, and then I was like, okay. The next step is location. Miami is a great location. Like so many different people, so many different opportunities. You know what I'm saying? That you can get yourself into. Then also outside of me playing, things I want to do after my career. So Miami's great for that. So those were a lot of aspects that went into making this decision. Like it was a group effort also.
I want to talk a little bit about Tua. He made huge strides this past year as far as the things he was doing. What do you think kind of led to that growth? I know he's still, he's not really still that young. He's like year 4.
He's 25.
But what do you think led to that growth in his ability?
Well, when you got a lot of people, man, just counting you out, saying that you can't come back from a certain injury, it's like, in your head, it's like, bro, like, people don't understand me and where I come from and how hard I prepare, man, just to play this game. And Tua got that mindset. Like, he got that fierce, competitive, nothing's going to hold me back. And he really proved a lot of people wrong. Like, for him to just step back on the field after everything he been through, it speaks volumes about him. And that's just a credit to God, man, how blessed we are every day, man, just to be able to sit here and just, talk about it, man. Because we seen what happened in the Cincinnati game that night. It was crazy, bro. I was there live. It was like, bro, are you all right? Like, just looking at his eyes and everything, it was like, bro, are you all right, bro? So going from that moment to going to this moment, everybody was like, they completely forgot about it because that's how special he was, man. And I'm just so glad I'm a part of it. I'm glad God chose me and gave me this life so I can be a part of it and witness it. Because I think he deserves a 30-30. Like, he done won a national championship. He carried y'all to a national championship. I'm going to just say that he carried y'all, because did he not? Did he not? Y'all had Jay Hurts in there for her. I love Jay Hurt, though.
We did need a savior. He came through.
He came through, lefty throwing bombs. You know what I'm saying? And he been a top player his whole life, man. So him to go through what he had to go through, from being a top player to, people writing him off, to now his career is back elevating. That's not a story to be talked about 30 years from now. Like, I seen Tua, like, one time at practice, he threw the ball 85 yards.
What were y'all? He was just wanting to throw the ball 85 yards, or it was you running? Because if you running, he got to throw as far as he can.
Like, we just throwing the ball, bro.
I didn't know his arm was that strong.
Yeah, bro. They said Bo Jackson ran a 4.1, so.
Speaking of that, have you seen the Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game?
I saw something about that too.
Do you believe it?
You got video proof of it?
I don't. I got the Drake video though.
You got the Drake video. you got the Drake. Matter of fact, you got the Drake video saved, because you can just pull that up.
I don't actually. Seconds. I just bluff it.
Oh.
I don't know if it sounded like it's weird that you say that. I don't know if that's trending recently. I don't know why. I don't know why I just Googled the story. it sounded like everyone was trying to help him get 100.
Oh, so the other team were losing the ball.
It just sounded like people, like, based off the article I read, it sounded like, first off, the other team's only tall guy was like sick or something.
Yeah.
Something happened, he wasn't playing. And then they were like, man, he might as well go for 100. So I'm like, and like halftime, I don't know, man.
Well,
Did he shoot?
you had 200 yards in the first quarter of that Bucks game, right?
Yeah.
Could you have gone for 800 yards?
Oh, I was on pace for that, huh?
Yeah.
That was the pace was.
Yeah. Could you have set a record that's
you had
so
200
insane?
in the first quarter.
First
Yeah,
quarter.
it was 200 in the first quarter.
Oh, crap.
What changed? Did they just stop there under you, or?
Nah, it's just, bro, if a motherfucker got 200 on man, Martin, tell him.
Yeah.
If I played DB and a motherfucker got 200 on me, I'm going to that coach and say, bro, help me. Help me. My pride going out the window right now. I can't guard him. I can't guard him.
Okay,
I
but
better put some help over the top. I'm not in the bullshit.
What if they had kept throwing to you no matter what? Double, what if you went into a game, it didn't matter, and the goal was, right? They said, Wilt, we're getting you 100. Tyreek, we're getting you. How many yards could you get?
If they say, Tyreek, I'm going to get you 500 yards today.
You think you could do it?
That'll be awesome, bro.
This is how it goes.
I think so.
Yeah?
That's his perspective, which obviously is
I'd be
offensive.
tired as hell, though.
This how I go for defense. This is just realistic scenarios that I have in my life. When it's looking like, they kind of cooking, the offense is cooking, the coach might come and be like, hey man, can we guard these guys? And usually, if you got 200, you're not finna say yes. But if they got 50 and they're like, yeah, we good, you good. Then you come back again and now they, it's the coaches got to look in the players' eyes. And eventually, you ain't gonna be able to keep lying when somebody got 200 in the first quarter. They're like, can we guard these? Like, yeah, coach, we can. And then you look at the eyes like, no, you can't. And let's just double this guy.
So if they double, but you've been doubled your whole career, and you beat double teams, or if it teams, how much can you truly double team someone in the NFL? Basketball, you can literally put two guys.
You can't double really guys because you got it's too many offensive weapons now.
Yeah.
I feel like the weapons are too dangerous, especially on our team. Like we got me, Waddle, Heem, Durham, A-Chain. We got a lot of weapons, so you really just can't key in on one guy, man. It's just when you're a defensive coordinator. If I was the D coordinator in this league, I just tell my team bend don't break. You feel me? Because they gonna get yards. You know what I'm saying? Eventually they'll mess up. They're gonna fuck up at least one time, or we just gotta bank on our pressure. You know what I'm saying?